What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Indiana Fever owner Herb Simon has seen enough, bruh. He's shaking things up in Indy. Guys, this is major. For this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. The Indiana Fever is currently in the playoffs, but it looked like their front office is not done yet, bruh. They ain't waiting until the offseason to make changes because they have announced they have a new president. And I'm telling you right now, this is a very serious story because normally when news come out like this, they wait till about the end of the season. They don't announce new presidents in the middle of a playoff series. This is letting me know that the owner of the Fever is not happy with the way things is being ran. And we've been talking about this all season long, bruh. Christie, Size, and Lynn Dunn, dog. I believe this is the start of the end for Christie, Size, and Lynn Dunn. We know that fans has not been rocking out with Christie, Size, and especially through these playoffs, it has not looked good, bruh. Defensively, they have looked like trash all season long. Lynn Dunn keep making excuses. She got something for Christie Size because she do not want to get rid of her as a coach. But one thing I would tell you, though, you not wanting to get rid of Christie Size could cost you your damn job. And then regards to the new president, it's being reported that the Indiana Fever decided not to wait until the season was over to announce organizational changes. In fact, the franchise is shaking things up at the top. The team announced Kelly Krauskopf is returning as president of basketball and business operations this upcoming Monday. Now, I'm here to tell you, dog, this is a big time because just like I stated, most teams wait until the conclusion of the season to announce this. Her coming in is major. Kelly was the Fever president and general manager from the team's inception in 2010-2018. So it looked like she has a long history with the organization of the Indiana Fever. She was the first woman in NBA history to hold an executive basketball management role that was with the Pacers front office. According to the team, the Fever reached the playoffs 13 times in her tenure, making the WNBA Finals 3 times and claiming the league championship in 2012. The Pacers reached the playoffs twice in her first 2 seasons, went through a brief rebuild, and reached the Eastern Conference Finals in 2024. So it looked like Herb Simon ain't playing no damn games. He's rubbing his hands like Birdman. He's about to go in that Fever organization office and clean house. He's getting rid of people. Mark my words. The article goes on to say, Lynn Dunn, who coached for 7 years under Cristobal, is in her first tenure. She will maintain her role as the Fever general manager for right now. So it looked like they keeping Lynn Dunn as GM for right now. I got to emphasize that. The WNBA and the Fever have always been a part of me, and it is truly a privilege to be asked to return to lead this team in this unprecedented time. The growth in WNBA basketball, Cristobal said in the news release. I want to thank Kevin Cristobal for asking me to join his management staff 6 years ago. There is no doubt that the experience will serve me well as I enter this next chapter. She finna take Caitlin Clark to the damn stratosphere. I got faith in Kelly. Bro, they is about to get rid of Christie Size. I promise you that. Moving on to another story. So things got heated on First Take today between Shannon Sharp and his co-host in regards to Caitlin Clark. Guys, you gotta check this footage out. Let's pull it up right now.
Stephen A., I would be remiss if I didn't say this. A lot of this noise came by people that were sitting on this network. They tried to minimize her, said, well, you giving her all this credit. What about the women that came before her? What the women came before her, what they did cannot be taken away. That ain't got nothing to do with Caitlin Clark. But there was a lot of people tried to make sure they keep Caitlin Clark in her place, because what you're doing, if you give her all this shine, you minimize what they done. You can't minimize what Maya Moore or Candace Parker or Lisa Leslie or Lauren Jackson or Diana Taurasi or Simone Augustus or any of the other great players. That Caitlin Clark, what she's doing doesn't minimize what they've done, but we should have been giving her the credit. We saw the ratings, we saw the merchandise sales, we saw the attendance, but y'all want to make it about something else. Oh, what about the women that laid the foundation? What about this? What about it? That ain't got nothing to do with Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is box office. She's doing this. And instead of giving her credit, y'all tried to make it about, oh, y'all poo-pooing the old guard. Y'all never talked about the old guard like this. Nah, I ain't gonna let it slide. Caitlin Clark, unanimous Rookie of the Year. But what's even more impressive, she's first team WNBA. First.
You know, Shannon, I hear you, right? I hear you 100%. But another level of noise was coming from people. You were one of them who also tried to create a picture around Caitlin that the league was against her based on the actions of less than 5 former players or current players, which also creates a lot of noise.
At the end of the day, we were making the point, do you want to promote the league or not? And people like Andrea and others were resistant to that playing a role in somebody making the roster for Team USA. And we were saying, hell with that. You want to promote the sport. You put that girl up in there. And people were appalled at that notion. That was the subject.
But Stephen A., this is just going to come from different perspectives, because you all's initial point was a marketing point, and that was what I was arguing with. That was what I was arguing with, the marketing point for Caitlin. What Molly is trying to say, and what I agree with, is now that we have seen how Caitlin finished this season, there is a good basketball argument for her being on the team, for her making the team. There is now a great basketball argument. But listen, no, Shannon, listen. How she's playing right now, you just said it 5 minutes ago, was a testament to the rest that she had and the break that she had. We don't know how she would have played without that break. So we're saying Caitlin has now proven herself basketball-wise, but you all weren't making a basketball argument. You weren't making a basketball argument.
We're not saying we were making a basketball argument.
No, Andrea, I'm not going to let you do that.
Go ahead,
Andrea, I'm not going to let you make it seem like Caitlin Clark was averaging 5 points a game. At the time, she was still averaging 16 points a game, which was more than a lot of other guards that made the team. So don't do that. Don't make it seem like she was averaging 5 points and this was like a handout.
No, it wasn't a handout.
Look at her numbers. Look at her numbers, Shannon, comparable to the other guards that were on the team. That's all I'm saying.
No. I hear you, but when I talked to members of the Olympic Committee, the questions were of fatigue, of rest, and of the physicality and FIBA rules, and of lack of continuity with Team USA, which were things that she did not have. I'm not disputing Caitlin's greatness on the court. That's not what I'm disputing at all.
That was Shannon Sharpe pretty much telling like it is when it come to Caitlin Clark, bro. A lot of people on ESPN staff was definitely the ones saying Caitlin Clark ain't needed to be in the Olympics. Hell, even Molly was on there talking about she ain't needed to be there. Make no excuses about it. This young lady is box office. Get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them bells on, because you know what? I'm going to bring you the news. And like always, till next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake the haters.